What do we have here? Resilient Melbourne. Viable, sustainable, livable, prosperous. Sounds good. Resilient Melbourne acknowledges the traditional owners of the land and their strength, resilience, and pride as the oldest continuous culture in the world. No, you couldn't give a shit about them. Anyway. About 100 resilient cities. And here in the fine print, pioneered by the Rockefeller Foundation. Well, well, well. 100 resilient cities pioneered by the Rockefeller Foundation. 100 RC helps cities around the world prepare to meet the physical, social, and economic challenges that are growing part of the 21st century. Melbourne was selected from 372 applicant cities. So 372 cities applied for this, did they? And good old Melbourne just happened to be one of the chosen ones. Cities around the world to be among the first wave of 32 cities to join the 100 RC network. 32. I wasn't 33. 100 RC offers each member city funding for a chief resilience officer to coordinate resilience building efforts, experts support, membership, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, stuff that shit. Resilient Melbourne sets out the first resilience strategy for Greater Melbourne. It is a joint project of 32. They like that number 32. They selected 32 cities around the world, but then within Melbourne is 32 metropolitan Melbourne councils. Blah, 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 all supported by 100 resilient cities pioneered by the Rockefeller Foundation. This strategy was published by the City of Melbourne, May 2016. Wow. What happened about, 8 months later? What happened 8 months later? Oh, we had the Burke Street event. Really? You know my thoughts on the Burke Street event? Not many people actually know what happened. Well, actually nothing happened. It was part of what's going on right now. All the bullshit law changes they made. I won't go on. But one day people will wake up and realise that no car went down Burke Street, no one was killed. People are at the heart of all cities. A resilient Melbourne will draw on the strengths of our diverse communities. I don't want to read this shit. It's all lies. If you want to read this, there's 164 pages. I'll put the link in the main description. Welcome and overview. I just want to read this part here. Examples of Melbourne's acute shocks. Bushfires. We don't have bushfires in Melbourne. Maybe, outside of Melbourne in the, the regional areas, but not in Melbourne. Floods. We don't have floods in Melbourne. Heat waves. Definitely no heat waves in Melbourne. Disease, pandemics, none of that. Infrastructure-related emergencies, extremist acts, including cybercrime. Oh, yeah, we have fake terror attacks on Burke Street. What do we got here? Examples of Melbourne's chronic stresses. Climate change. Climate change, is that a chronic stress? Unemployment, particularly among young people. Well, I guess that's virtually everywhere around the world. Increasing social inequality, rapid population growth. Goes on and on and on. And here's some of the criminals, including this guy here, the mayor, ex-mayor, Robert Cunnilingus Doyle, Dodgy Doyle, another name. He was one of the stars of the Burke Street bullshit event that never happened. Quietly disappeared off the scene. Women come out and said that he was sexually assaulting them, but no, nothing ever happened with that. He's been protected. No one knows where he is. He's gone. Anyway, we've got all this shit here. You can read it for yourself. 164 pages. There's Melbourne. Fucked up Melbourne. Another shot. We've got all this crap here. Alright. I can't be stuffed reading all this crap, but there it is. Melbourne was chosen as one of 32 resilient cities in 2016, 8 months before the bullshit Burke Street event.